welcome back to my channel, or hi if you're new here, hello, welcome. So today's video is just going to be like a sort of updated makeup routine, like gonna get ready with me. I put up a little poll on my Instagram as well, and the majority of you said that you wanted this video, so I thought why not do it. Okay, so I thought this would kind of be like a good time to do a makeup routine because my skin is kind of breaking out a little bit. Mother Nature's coming soon. Fabulous. I thought now would kind of be the prime time to sort of do it because then it can show you like how good coverage and stuff like that is. And so I've already done my skincare this morning. So that's kind of the same as like my old skincare routine. I've got one of them videos on my YouTube channel, so you can go check that out if you want to. I've just kind of got all my products and stuff in front of me. So I'll just like talk about them and stuff like that when I do my makeup. Okay, so the first thing I do is my brows. Now I've kind of been trying to like grow them out during lockdown, but I'm going to get them done next Thursday, so I'm just going to get them tidied up a bit. Like I kind of want to keep the same thickness and stuff, so I just use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in Soft Brown. Now this can dry up quite quickly, so the best thing to do is I don't use like any liquids or anything like that. What I like to do is just go in and just go over the same part with my brush on both sides, because then it makes it creamy, like a pointy tip, and then just ever so slightly make a line the bottom of my brow, bring it round and then down, just like that, and then just feather it in to the front like that. So that's the first thing that I do, and then just go back in with a tiny smidgen more and just do the top. I like to kind of take my time with this. I'd say kind of my brows is like the most time consuming thing, like this, and probably eyeshadow as well. But yeah, so once I've sort of curved them out, and then just take a little bit more and just fill in the middle before we go to the front. What I like to do was, what I like to do then is whatever I've got left on my brush, just brush the hairs at the front up, just like that, and then once I've done that, kind of blend the middle bit in, and then ever so slightly draw a little top line on my face, just like that, and then just brush through so that all the products all even, just like that. So I'm just going to go off camera and do the next one, and then I'll be back. Now that I've done both of my eyebrows, they look a bit messy right now, so we're just going to clean them up. I forgot to mention as well, my eyebrow brush that I use is the Peat Using Cream PC09 brush. So that's what I use. So to carve out my brows, I just like to use the same Peat Using Cream brush but in PC12. And I just like to take the Maybelline Instant Anti-Age Eraser Concealer. Now this is the best one. This is in the shade Zero Ivory. So what I like to do is just dip like my brush in just at the bottom, because there always is some product there. So if you just dip it in just like that, see, that comes up. So then I just like to do a little line just underneath my eyebrows, ever so slightly, so that kind of gives us a base, and then going sideways, blend that down. And I just like to take the tiniest bit ever and then just do sort of at the front to the end of the tail, just like that. There. So I'm just going to do the same on the other side, and then I'll be back. What I like to do is just go back in with the Maybelline concealer and just kind of conceal any like spots or anything that I've got now that are like really red. Just because my foundation I'll be putting on is darker than if you try and conceal after. I'm sure I said this in my last video as well, like it can kind of go like weird because then you've got random light spots all around your skin. So I then just like to take this MSQ brush, which is kind of like a little buffer brush. You can get this anywhere, to be honest. But I just got this. This is like in a set of Amazon. So I just got these. I'll have everything like down below as well. I'm back. Does anybody else like? See what I do in my beauty blender, right? Does anybody else do this? Quite cold in my house. Once I've wet mine, I like wrap it in toilet paper and then like squeeze it because it kind of takes all the excess like water out. It's really good. So a little tip for you if you didn't know that one. Then just like to take my foundation. This is the Maybelline Superstay 24 Hour Full Coverage Foundation. This is honestly, this is my favourite. So this is in the shade 10 Ivory. This is honestly like one of my favourites. The coverage is just amazing. You'll see it sort of in a minute, like what it's like it'll cover up kind of all my freckles and stuff, because I'm not really a fan of freckles, and it'll cover up the spot. I don't know if I've mentioned already, but I thought today would be kind of like a good day to do my makeup because my skin is breaking out in a little bit. So I just kind of thought like probably be the best day to show you like coverage for certain stuff and stuff like that. What I like to do is just place a little blob on top. Right, are you ready for this coverage? I'm not even going, it's insane. Look at that. So I just like to smooth it all around my face, get in at my ears as well. Just dab it underneath my eyes. Look at that coverage, like that compared to that. Oh my god. And just blend it down. Look at that. And then just kind of work my way around my face. Just like that. Now, I am no makeup artist or anything, so if this triggers you, I do apologise. But I like doing makeup, to be honest. I think I'd kind of like to do it a bit more. I'd like to try some new products as well, but I'm not sure. So, once all my foundation is blended in, and then what I like to do is go back in with the concealer. Now I use this concealer to highlight because it's like really good, I think. So just twist it until you see some coming out the top. I mean, like look at that, look how creamy that is. Oh, we love it. And then I just do a little bit of my nose, a little bit of my chin, a little bit of my forehead. Now I could go back in with the foundation brush just to kind of blend this out a little bit. Do that in the middle of my nose, my forehead, and then back with my eyes. But this is good as well because it kind of like highlights underneath your eye. And then if you just kind of like blend it down into your foundation, it doesn't look too bad. I like to blend it up my face just because it kind of gives that illusion that like my face is like snatched. I like to just go in with the flat part of my beauty blender. Just go back and blend my whole face. Just like that. So there's nothing on my beauty blender, it's just kind of like all makeup and stuff. So I just like to blend all around my face. Just to make sure that everything's like mixed together. Oh, that sounds disgusting. But like, you know what I mean, everything's blended in all nice. Now, a new product that I have been loving is the I Heart Revolution setting powder. Now, this is the peach one. I know that they do banana as well. I'm pretty sure they do, I feel like they do a coconut one. I'm not sure, but I'll have these linked down below. They're only £5, and honestly, £5 is an absolute bargain for this. So, what I then like to do is just take the pointed part of my beauty blender and just get some powder, just like that, and then just set underneath my eyes, just like so, and just kind of push that into the skin. Oh, that was a bit much. And then just go back and have to look up when I'm doing this. I bet I look really weird right now. So just set underneath my eyes, I get quite oily in my T-zone normally, so what I like to do is just take a little bit sort of where my T-zone is, just like that, and just blend that, and it kind of gives this like flawless finish. Like, it makes my skin look really smooth. But it's just kind of like where I've concealed, that's kind of where I put it. I just take this big Morphe. Do everybody say Morphe or Morphe? I don't know, but I just like to take a little bit, just blend that. I just use the same sort of baking powder because I feel like it kind of works the same a little bit. But a setting powder that I do also have that I quite like is the Makeup Academy one, like the MUA one. This is the Ultra Fine Loose Setting Powder in Mattifying Translucent, so I quite like that one as well. So yeah, so I just like to take this all around my face. Just set everything in place.
2 moments later.
Bronzer time. Bronzer is my favourite. So this is just the, I'm going to say Morphe brush. It's just like a sort of angled brush. And then I just still like to use the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil. This is in light to medium. So I just like to give it a little swirl. And then just pull. And blend. I feel like this bronzer blends so well. And that's why it's kind of one of my favourites, and it's like a good colour as well because it's cool toned. So if you like cool toned, that's fine. If not, I've also tried the Rimmel London natural bronzer, but I think this was kind of a bit too warm for my skin, so it looked a bit funky. It doesn't look like dirty on the skin because I think sometimes bronzer can look a bit dirty. So just blend them all, just like that. And you've got contour, and then do the same on the other side. I then just like to do a little bit in my jaw, my chin, give my face a little bit of colour, and then my forehead. The bronzer that I've been loving is this Benefit, is it Rocketeer? I'm not sure, but this is just kind of what it looks like. And then I just take this little Primark brush, just like a little fluffy brush, just dab it in a little bit, shake it off, and then I like to kind of blend that in with my contour, so it kind of looks a bit more like natural. Just a little bit of colour to the face. So I just do a little bit on my nose, just like that. So I then like to go in with highlighter. Now I just use this kind of little highlighter brush. I really need to get some new brushes. I think good makeup brushes to, not necessarily invest in, they're not even that expensive, but good makeup brushes that I've heard like a lot of good recommendations about is the Peaches and Cream ones. I've just taken the MAC highlighter in Oh Darling. This has been very used, but like, look at that, can you see that? Look at that glow. You love. So just take that and put it on to my cheekbones, a little bit of my nose, in the middle, underneath my eyebrows, and then my lips. So just kind of all the high points of my face. I love highlighter so much. I honestly think it's one of my favourites. Yeah, so sometimes I do eyeshadow, sometimes I don't. I'm not really sure, but should we do that? I usually do it before I do the rest of my face, but before I do that, actually, I'm gonna take the NYX NYX, whatever it is, Control Freak eyebrow gel. Now I'm running out of this. Honestly though, this is like my favourite. I love this. It's so good. It just makes my eyebrows look so like fluffy and cute, and it keeps them in shape all day. Like, look at that. Can you see that? I love. What I'm gonna do is just take the Peaches and Cream PC set. It's just kind of like this thick kind of brush, and go into transition. Just dab that a little bit. Just put that there now. Just tap it a little bit. And I like to start sort of at the inner corner and then work my way out, and then just kind of buff it out to the sides. Just like that. What I then like to do is go in with a slightly smaller brush. I like to go with the Peaches and Cream PC22 brush and go into like a sort of darker orange, so I might go into like hashtag, or I might mix like, so I can show it, like hashtag and Are You Kidding Me? Cutest names ever. And just shake. And then I like to start from the outside here just because I want to do, like focus on like this little bit here, and then just like to blend that out a little bit as well. Just like that. Kind of focus it on like that outer corner and blend that up too. Go back in, then two again. Do this side. Kind of focus on the outer corner. This side's going a bit better than the other one, to be honest, but we'll just work with it. This is the same Peaches and Cream brush but in PC14. It's just kind of like this little flat base brush. And I'm just going to go in with like Bestie, just kind of like a little browny kind of colour. Just a little bit. And just apply that to the lid. I'm just going to take a sort of clean big brush. So I'll take this one. So this is the PC11. And then I'm just going to blend everything out. I think honestly blending is key when it comes to eyeshadow. I'm going to go on to like my lashes. So what I like to do is just curl them first. And just curl my lashes. Like press, 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 press. The same on this side. Press, 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 press. There's two mascaras I like to use. So the one that I've been loving lately is the YSL one. I don't know what it's called, but I'll have it linked down below. But this is in for like shade 40S. So I just like to take this one and just apply this to my top lashes. And then I just then like to go in with the Maybelline Lash Sensational and just kind of add that to them. Just like that. Just like that. And then I like to do my bottom ones with these. I'm sorry if your lighting keeps going weird as well. I just like to kind of curl round the way on my bottom lashes. And then shake. Yeah, as close to the tip as I can. Just like that. Then we'll just do the same on the other side. So my next one's going to be an interesting one because I'm going to have a guest with me. So if you keep an eye on my Instagram, I'll have my Instagram link here. You'll see that, what's coming there. So I think this video is going to go up on Thursday. So I think probably Thursday night. Just keep an eye out for them. So the next thing I like to do is lashes. Now I have been loving these lashes so much. I've had so many questions about them. So this is the Eyelure lashes in volume, what to say, number 7? Not sure. But I'll have them linked down below. I like to go in with the Dual Lash Glue. This is my favourite lash glue. Best. Say hey to everyone.
Hi everybody.
You can't see, you need to come here for them to say hi.
Hi everybody.
So I just like to put some lash glue on them. And then I'll just kind of leave them to sit for like a couple of minutes just to let them go a little bit tacky. I like to just kind of like push it down and then press down on the lash line and then pull till you get it where you want it, and then just press. Just like that. Get the different lashes making. And then just do the same with the other ones. Now that that's my lashes done, let's move on to lips. So, I've been loving this lip combo lately. So this is the Rimmel London. I seem to like Rimmel London quite a lot. This is the Last and Finish 1000 Kisses. And this is in the shade Tiramisu. I just like to outline the bottom first. Just like that. And then what I like to do with the top, because I've got quite small lips, is kind of overline the top a little bit. And then the diagonal line. Oh, here comes Bonnie. Hey! Do you say hello to everybody? Come on then. Oh, here she is. She's got a little baby grow on to stop her from biting her back because she's got a bad back. Say, hey Bonnie! What are you doing? Look, Bonnie. What's this? What is it? Oh, wow. Okay, so then what I like to do is just do the same on the other side, but I like to go that way around. So, kind of stop. I've kind of got like two little things and then just a little bit in the middle, just like that. So then what I like to do is go in with Primark lipstick shade Latte. This is the Lustre. I think that's how you spell it. It's like a little nude colour. Just go in and just like that. Now I love this combo, best combo ever. Oh, nearly dropped that. But yeah, so that is kind of my makeup done. Let's just go back in with the setting spray one more time. Like that, fan it all off. And then, yeah, this is the finished makeup look. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. I have another one coming up next week, so like I said, keep an eye on my Instagram because I'll do like a little reveal of who I'm going to be doing it with. Just keep an eye out for that, and yeah, I'll see you guys again soon.